So we got Charlie here. Charlie! So Charlie recently got really mad at Dee Dee because I brought my girls over and they stayed with him for 2 weeks, and now when I took him, he got pretty mad. I mean, literally, he got mad at me that the girls left. Are you still mad? You can't be mad at Dee Dee. No, Charlie, I've known you how long? Okay. What, do you want a massage? How can I make this work for you? Want me to massage you? All right, we're gonna do our short haircut and go from there. Okay. We do short haircut about what? Every 2 months, Cynthia? 3 months?
Every 2 months. Yeah.
Every 2 months we just do a short haircut.
It still grows pretty fast.
Yeah, it does grow pretty fast. So those of you guys watching this video and wanting to groom your own Shih Tzu, please, by all means, get a notepad and start writing down everything I'm using. I'm going to start with my clipper blade, my Andis 5-speed clipper, and a 10 blade. And you can do Oster or Andis. I have a lot more Andis than I do Oster, so that's probably going to be the way to go. I'm using an Andis Ultra Edge. But I've got about 5 different 10 blades that I'm going to cycle through as we groom each pet. So this is a short summer cut. You can see it probably doesn't need very much brushing if you do this short at home. And then every 2 to 3 months, depending on how long you can ride it out and how long the pet can deal with it, the grow out, and just do it again. It's very low maintenance haircut. Being here in Texas, it's perfect because the heat, man, the heat is crazy. And the heat is crazy and we're not even out in it every day, all day. We're like looking through our window going, it's really hot out there. The dogs are looking through the window going, I'm glad I'm cool in here, you know. You might do an early morning walk or a late evening walk. And even then, you do a 20-minute walk and your dog's very hot. So 10, he's pancake dog. I got that phrase from one of y'all out there. Pancake is flat on the table. So we'll do everything we need to do now. And then I'll get the dog upstand to help me get underneath without using 2 hands. Because really you need that one hand to top the skin. Just like shaving a man's face, you need that skin pretty taut or tight. All the wrinkles pulled back so that you can avoid nicking the pet or the human. So if you can't taut the skin, then the other hand's holding the dog up. Man, I tell you what, it's going to save you some time. I'm going to do this up on the chin thing. Remember, everywhere I can get him flat, I'm going to do that first. While he's flat on the table here. Some of you guys are emailing me and asking me questions about supplies and everything. Do you need a table? You can go back to a video I did with my girls at home doing them on the floor. It's backbreaking. So no, you don't need a table, but if you want to be able to later grow into doing it comfortably, like I'm standing up, he's at my level, I have risers on the table, and I have the table, and I have an arm, and I have a groom loop. All that keeps the dog steady, so I don't have to keep moving the dog around. The dog's not doing circles on my table. All those kinds of things are coming into play when you are doing it at home, because no offense, even if you're doing it, the grooming at home, you don't want to spend 4 hours, which I know you guys are. You don't want to spend 4 hours grooming your own pet. It's exhausting. So does the arm help? Yes. David, can you give this to Cynthia so she can go through and look at the couple things that are still in there from her Hawaii stuff? No, don't give her the whole bag, sweetie. Oh. Not you. You give it to her so she can go through it. What is he thinking? Huh?
Said look through it.
I didn't say look through it. I said, please give this to Cynthia. So she can look through everything. Gosh, man, David sometimes, he's something else. I'll tell you what, you guys. Go through all that, and those little boxes, open them up very carefully. Those are the things I picked out since you kind of, you know, all the stuff we got from Hawaii. But that's your stuff, Cynthia.
Thank you. Don't make sure I owe you
No,
now.
nothing. You had us given us that 100 anyway to get stuff for you too, remember? But those crystals aren't cheap.
Oh my God.
When you get the crystals, do you see the ones hanging up right here? The crystals by the desk?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the pineapple looking crystals.
Oh wow.
I just love Cynthia, man. I just love Cynthia and Charlie. Okay, so we're getting to a point where you know how pressure is going. He's pushing down really hard. Okay, so we're gonna get the dog upstairs here in a minute. And try to get everything back here. Yeah, he don't want to stand up. So you know what we gotta do, right? Okay, check your blade, change it out if you need to.
Oh my gosh. That's my favorite color.
What's your favorite color?
The kind of aquamarine.
Oh, me too! I'm so glad! Woo, that was a good one then.
Both of them, but that's not so pretty.
That's mine too, girl. That ocean color is gorgeous. Change my 10 blade. I have a ceramic on now. Like I said, just if you're doing a lot of hair cutting, this type of hair cutting, you want a few 10 blades, okay? Mom came in early. It's a Saturday, so I'm able to go ahead and do Charlie on video. But if it's a busy day, I usually don't like to do a lot of Saturdays on video. It's too busy, man. Got people walking in, shopping, nail trims, on the spot stuff, dog after dog coming in, and then I'm the only like real groomer, so it's really tough. It's really tough to record. And I'm cleaning out this eye area. And you could do that back there, but I'm gonna come with my. I'm gonna do 7. You're so welcome. And most of the time you buy, we have the links for you. If you need tables and arms, we have the links for you, so email us. But most of the time the tables and arms that you buy separately are gonna come with a real cheap groom loop or noose. And I recommend this one. I can easily make some quick moves when I've got a dog moving around. So I always say get the upgrade. And so we really love you guys purchasing from us, but if you need a table and everything, you're gonna have to email me. I'll send you some affiliate links. Because, you know, a small business, the shipping is what kills us on those big, large table purchases and things like that. Amy Gagno, thanks for buying an electric table through our affiliate links. You're awesome. You're the best. If you want a groomer out there, purchase quite a bit of things from us. And when I can't help her buy it directly from me, we use a link that... Affiliate means we work together. So affiliate means I'm going to send you a link, I get credit, and you purchase through a company that's willing to give credit to those other people who can't do that kind of shipping rate. You can't do it alone out there, you guys. If you guys are running a business or wanting to run a business, you cannot do it by yourself. He's gonna come back with a 10, and I swear there's a mosquito up in here. Okay. All right. Do a 4 guard down the tail. I can see some knots happening, so. It's getting pretty knotted in here. And Mom kind of is like cool about it, you know. She's like, yeah, man, it's cool. So I don't need to like be, I don't need to feel bad if I take it down short. It's just gonna grow out. There's knots in here. The knots are up by the tail more than anything. He sleeps a lot, so, and I know him because I can go in their house anytime. I know what he's doing. He's a little older and he likes to rest a lot. So looking at this, I might just do a 7 here. I'll do a 7 here. I'll do a 7 down the tail. I don't have to demat anything, just 7. Got this curly Q going on with the tail, so I'm going to stretch it a little bit. And then use my 10 towards the tip here. See all those, it's by the, that way I don't have to demat anything. And the 7 is actually longer, leaving the hair longer than the 10. We're doing a 10 on the body, so it'll all average out. Little loopy-loo. I'm back here getting a nice cool 10. You might as well do this area back here. Don't look at me like that. He's licking his chomp.
The planet laying down.
Okay.
You know, it'll come up from both of you. I don't know.
Look at his face.
He's from Mexico, so he don't know what figure he is. He knows other stuff. Yeah, I was surprised when it started putting those. I'm like the next day after I put it in water.
Everything's done, right? Except for the underneath, so. Let me get the dog up stand. Okay, come here, buddy. I could literally let him do this if I want to. Okay, I'll get some of your feet here. You just want to sit there, Charlie. Okay.
That's what he's saying. He's going to put gravel in the bottom like this.
Hey, Charlie, you need to stand up, sweetie. You got to kind of stand up
Yeah,
here.
I keep looking at it.
Charlie can stand. He can stand up. Nothing's wrong with him. He doesn't have any injuries or anything. It's okay. You're okay. Let me just get up under here. And now I gotta hold him up here. Over time, it's exhausting. So you can't hold up every dog. It's just really hard. So you gotta use some assistance. It really helps anyway. I mean, of course, I've been holding up dogs my whole career, but I'm kind of done with holding up dogs, you know. Now I have a tool that can assist me.
Gary will get sunshine like in the morning a little bit, and then it'll be under the shade.
It's like no sudden movements, or he might just flap down. You really want to get all this out of here really good too, because I can see where it's taken up the earring. Oh shoot. What do you guys see in here? Okay, here we go. Come on, Charlie. I need you to stand up for me. I know you don't want to stand up, but you can. You're able to stand. So you can imagine, I really don't care what it looks like under here. I just want to get it and move on. You know what I mean? Okay, you want to just, you can do that, or you can go back to down. We can get the feet another way. I got a 40 now, but I can see a little bit here. I can just take off this hanging there. Okay. Just use the back of your hand when you're using the wrong blade. That way. Barely, just barely all there. doing great, Charlie. Almost done, man.
That can of foods that you brought from Diddy that were Ruva.
Waruva, yep.
Yeah, we started getting low on it, and I'm like, so I looked online, and I'm like, okay, where's the nearest place I can find it? And it came up my favorite Groomer, and I'm like, oh great.
Do you need some? Are you using it? Does he like
No,
it?
I wanted it for the girls.
Oh, you're so hilarious. While we were gone.
So I just I got like chicken tenders, and I cooked them and put some carrots and peas in there, and they ate that like it was okay.
Well, no wonder they were happy over there.
I was scared the first couple of days they wouldn't eat right or something. But
She's
no
pet
problem.
sat for us.
Like they felt like they were nice.
So like today, this Groom, I ain't charging her for this Groom. I'm not charging her for Grooms for a long time.
It was so funny, they both wanted in my lap together whenever I sit down.
I've known Cynthia so long.
Fishing, getting jealous.
She found me at one of those outdoor events and just never stopped following me around. Because I helped him get over ear infection. He had major ear infection twice. And I helped her through it, and she's super loyal. And I adore her so much, so. Some people you just never want to live without, I tell you what. Come on, Charlie. Let me see your paw here. Let me see, Charlie. Can you stand here? Just let me get this paw out. Huh? How about that? Can you get your paw out here? See, with the feet, if they want to stand, you just let them sit there. You don't have to do too much lifting on your wrist. You actually have a fifth dew claw back here. So you gotta, as a groomer, you want to make sure you're actually checking them all the pets that come in. So I don't care what it looks like right now. Just get all the hair off so we can get to the bath, right? Stand up for me a little bit. This side's different though, because I'm not left-handed, so I have to use my left hand to hold it, and wish I could scissor with my left hand here. I tell you guys to kind of use both hands, but man, I have not started scissoring with my left hand. I haven't done that yet. I should though. I should, so I know what's going on with you left-handers. Okay, get your ear shear. So if you're making notes on all the stuff I'm using, you can see I've used a clipper, ear shear, small bristle brush so far. You will need a comb and a large bristle brush. I'm not using it here, but that's something you need right away. As soon as you get a dog, you want the large bristle brush and a comb. That's essential. Now I've got my ear shear. If you're starting off, you haven't used scissors before, you're going to want to do like a scissor kit, so that with the scaredy cut tool in there. That's what I recommend. That way you can start off slow, then later on resell the scaredy cut and go into like true shears, true scissors. How you doing, David, over there?
Good.
Almost done?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, whenever you, I can keep going and doing other stuff here.
Do his ears.
Not yet. Do you want me to? If you need to finish up,
just
yeah.
pull his ear.
I got it. I can hear David doing a package, so I was trying not to interfere with what he's doing over there. Give him a minute. He insists on helping me bathe dogs. I told him, I don't need you. But it really does help. After so many years doing it on my own to just kind of get a body break. Because I'm still going very fast at grooming, like dog after dog, so it's a lot of work. Okay, so we're gonna pull this ear hair together. And I got my ear hair pad puller, and just put that there so I can move quicker. Come here. Come a little closer here. Now, I can tell you, not every dog likes it, and I'm sure it's just like plucking your eyebrows, man. It's not the best feeling in the world. Just little by little. Little by little. Some of them are really down in there deep. The ear needs to breathe. Okay. Can't skip this. I don't watch my other videos on ear hair pulling. A long time ago, I was like, I'm not doing that. That's painful. I don't want to do that. I didn't want to do it until I realized dogs are having ear infections on account of my I don't want to do it feeling. Okay. It's not about you. It's not about how you think it feels. It's about the health. We'll clean that later. Okay. Put all your tools up where it goes, and then it'll be easy to find later. The ear cleaner. Use a cotton ball and clean the ears. Should be nice. You should see a nice tunnel there. Nice clean tunnel, okay? Alright, we're going to the bath. We'll be right back. Okay, so while Charlie's getting bathed over here. Yeah, man. He looks so happy, doesn't he? Yeah. While he's getting bathed, we're going to go talk to Mom. You guys, we hardly ever do that, but I have a couple minutes this morning. Oh yeah, Mom ran really early. Cynthia is one of my favorite people. She put the Hawaiian flower in her hair that she got. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll kind of go like this because I don't want you guys to be too shrewd. What's up, you guys? Thanks for watching. So, Cynthia, I just love you. I just love you too. So, you guys have seen, so some people, let me go back to some negative and let's go back to the positive. So, a while back, I put Charlie out there and Charlie lays it. How long have I known you? Like 4, 5,
8
7?
or 9 years.
8 or 9?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Probably 7 or 8 years. Probably.
7 or 8 years I've known Cynthia, and some of the YouTube folks out there, it's really just, I think, the one-time hitters kind of thing. Mm-hmm. They'll watch a video, hate on it, and be upset about something, and then never watch another video, right. or don't go back and actually watch all of Charlie's videos. Right. Okay, so and that's okay. They didn't like the dog upstand, I think, on one of his videos, and they were like, "Oh, you're so mean to him." And would you say that? You sit here she sits here every
I'm
groom.
here every time.
Every groom she sits here. And you can kind of see. It's not too, can you kind of see what's going on or hear?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And what else do I want to say? Oh, the ear infection. So when I first met you, it was a outdoor nail trim. I think hot. Wasn't it hot?
Hot, yeah, real hot.
Hot. And you had an ear infection on him, on Charlie. And it was bad.
Yeah, we'd been going to the vet for probably 6 months to a year with it, and they just kept giving me goop to put in it.
It was waxy stuff, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and it probably would have worked. I don't know, but it didn't.
It didn't.
Right? It didn't work over a year.
Really bad. You know, really gross.
So then you met me, and I was like, maybe I said, look, I'm not a vet, but I've handled this kind of thing a lot, and we got there. So I want to say you had one fail though. You went through it and you didn't finish. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she did the application, and I said, look, you can't stop in 30.
right?
Yeah,
I think it was
you said I had to do it for 30 days, and I
Twice
think I
a day
did.
or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, and twice a day, morning and night, and I didn't do it the full time, and it didn't work. So
I'm gonna actually make sure we can hear all this stuff because this is really important. Okay, so 30. So she didn't finish it out. I think maybe it starts to look good in 5 days.
Yeah.
It looks good in 5 days, and you don't necessarily need to stop, or you don't need to keep going. You think. And I tell my clients, look, it's gonna look good. You just keep on doing the cleaning and the flushing for 30 days. And then the second time you were like, I'm not letting it happen again. I'm gonna do it. You stuck to it, and we have not seen an ear
it's not had any problem since. And he just went for a vet checkup the other day, and the vet goes, "Wow, his ears look real good for a Shih Tzu." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Cool.
thanks to Dee Dee."
Years ago,
I
we
said
learned
she
a
got
lot.
it taken care of, and no problem since. So.
Awesome. Yeah, they look great. I mean, just minor ear hair and no infection. We haven't seen an infection in many years.
Right.
Do you still do some of the flushing at all at home?
Every once in a while, like if he's been outside for
You really do, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you really, that's why I think she was doing that. That's why I mentioned that, because if you don't do it, with our girls, we do it still too.
Yeah.
Not every day. Once you're past the infection and all that ear stuff is gone, then you get into a preventative, which
Yeah.
I say preventative is anytime the dog gets wet. Which even in my case, we bathe a few times and don't do the flushing. So, and it hasn't ever come back. Or my two girls have never had it. I had it on Duke.
Yeah.
One of my Shih Tzu mixes, and he, man, I'll never forget it. I messed up too. The first time I didn't listen all the way. I didn't finish what I needed to do. And then it came back like in 30 days, so we got the solutions again. And then I really said, okay, I'm doing it. And then after that, he never had an infection because I used the malacetic as a preventative. So if you need ear flushing stuff, let me know. But I just want you guys to kind of see that. Well, Mom sits and waits, and I just adore her, and I love Charlie.
Charlie loves Dee Dee. I mean, he's like
He is something else, you guys.
He's a little mad at her this time
mad
because
'cause
she
I took my
brought her
girls
girls
back.
over for a couple of weeks and took them back, and he thought they were his.
He was
and-
mad when I took the girls back. We showed up after our trip, and thank you for pet sitting. She gets free stuff from me after she pet sits. I mean, for a long time. So, I got back with David, and me and David got back, and we went and picked up the girls, and we were excited. And Charlie was like, "What's going on?" And we came in, and we was like, "Come on, come outside with us." He wouldn't come outside with us. We said bye. He was like, "Rrr." He literally growled. I mean, he was mad. So then I did I dropped off some dog food. And I was like, I'm gonna visit with Charlie, and he looked at me like he was mad. He was like, "They're still not over here." It was,
Yeah.
he really
he
was
got real
mad at me.
protective of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. So we have to go. I told her it's only been a couple weeks, so we need to really come back. But
Yeah.
we're gonna be in the Super Zoo area, visiting Super Zoo. We're gonna attend and do some classes out there. So she'll be seeing the girls here pretty soon too. So that's pretty. That's pretty.
Yeah, Dee Dee doesn't have to give me anything. I'd love to keep them anyway, just because they're so sweet.
I don't do that though. She gets the stuff back. So thanks, Cynthia, for trusting me
Okay.
and always.
always, just.
being
I'm like,
in
I don't
my
know what
life.
I would do without
appreciate
you. I don't know what I'd do without you, So if I had met you, Charlie would be in bad shape. So.
And I'm just gonna touch base on just something real sensitive. Your other baby who passed away, and I remember it was very early on that we had kind of met, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and your baby passed away, right? And what was his name? Remind me.
Sam.
Sam. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Sam had passed away, and I tell you what, out of all the people you could have called, you called me.
I called Dee Dee, and Dee Dee came.
I came to your house.
Came to my house with me. With Beyond the Rainbow. Whenever they put him down, and I don't know what I would have done without her. I didn't have anybody else. Yeah.
We don't know, okay, even in my own family, okay, you don't know who's going to be there or who to trust or until things start happening. And then when you make calls and people show up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to lay out any family stuff, but even if in my own family, it's who do I call and who's there. It may not be someone that's a family member, because me and her are not related.
Right.
And I was able to show, like, even in her world, what family, sometimes it's just not family that's going to show up and produce that kind of love and devotion that seal you. She's going to be so in my life, she's going to be in my world for the rest of my life. And sometimes you just got to have somebody going through it with you and being able to say, look, when you're saying goodbye to Sam, it was like, talk to him. Don't stop talking to him until he's all the way gone, until he's over the rainbow. And I just remember the lump under Charlie's arm.
Yeah,
Did he look at it or
yeah,
kind of
he
get
looked at
a?
it, and I got him to test it just to make sure. And he said
Okay.
just a little
It was
fatty.
fast biopsy test and stuff.
Yeah.
Mom's over here. She's got some tears.
He said, I think it'll be okay. He said, I think it's just a fatty lump, but if you want me to.
Oh, you are crying, girl.
I'm sorry.
You are. I had a little sensitive spot, and I know because I can't even talk about Suey and Duke. Like I cannot even mention their name at all, you guys. And honestly, they haven't left me because I have Suey and Duke still in I have their urns and I have them in the living room, and I look at Suey's big picture in my bedroom every day. Like I cannot even.
I have the
They're
little,
not even gone.
I have the
you know?
little boxes of,
Yeah.
with all my dogs.
Right.
Yeah, so they're all with me. And when I die, they're going to my casket with me.
Me too. That's where mine are going. They're going to be right there with me. But I wanted to say, I think you had told me a moment where you felt like Sam had visited you.
Yes.
Recently, like 3 or 4, what holiday was it? Wasn't it right around a holiday, right after Christmas
Right
or
around
something?
Christmas, yeah. I just feel like, sometimes I just feel him there. And
Yeah.
And like he's trying to tell me something or
Right.
something, so.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we love our babies, but thank you for letting me film this.
Okay,
Because,
no problem.
yeah.
But, he
Yeah.
is the best.
All right, so I'm gonna go check on Charlie. I think he just
Okay.
got done being blow dried.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, and sometimes we just have those intimate. I have lots of intimate moments with my clients, and a handful of mostly women, but a handful of women clients that are my family. So we better get grooming Charlie. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I just adore Cynthia so much, man. I just love her. If she ever needed anything, man, I'm telling you, I'm there. I am there. I don't care if we're not blood or anything. That doesn't even matter. Sometimes your family is not blood related. All right, Charlie, me and your mom just had some hugging and loving and all that good stuff. Are you happy? Yeah? Hi, are you going to forgive me from taking the girls? I just adore you. Yes, I do. I just adore you. No, he didn't invite David at all. So this is what happened. Like, literally, Dave. When we go to the house, he is very territorial, and he's like "Rah, rah, rah, rah," at David's feet. Like I was like, David, watch out, don't get hurt. And here at the salon, you don't see that side of Charlie at all, man. He wouldn't make a peep, but he loves getting groomed. He loves getting cleaned up. I think he feels so good when he goes home. You trying not to give me that arm? Oh, I need that paw, man. And he's rocking me side to side. Just come through and clean up everything. And again, this is a 10, so. I'm just going to go down here. I did 7 on the ears and 7 on the head here. And sometimes, if you haven't noticed, I'll be talking and my mind is going so fast. I've got a lot going on. I'm thinking about the client, David. I'm listening to what's going on over there. I hear the phone conversations. And I called stupid. I called a Dotson a Chihuahua the other day, and I had David fix it. I was like, oh no, I don't know what I'm thinking right there. I know that just gives power over those people like, Dee, you don't even know your breeds. And no, that's not what it is. There's a lot going on. You don't know. Sometimes you're like, I meant to say green, but I said blue. But so yeah, Just imagine what's going on, because you guys can hear me if I'm talking. Like, we don't edit out everything as far as all the conversations I have, but I'm over here telling people what to do over there. And I still have to focus on what I'm doing here. And pay attention to all kinds of stuff going on. Who's walking in the door, what doors are left open. I have policies that people don't follow here. And so I have to keep reminding them, and that's just a burden on my mind, causing me to think more than I have to. One of those policies is to shut the doors behind you, and that's because if I'm grooming a cat, I don't want to have to be lecturing while I'm grooming a cat. I want people to know the cat can jump off the table and go anywhere. That means they can crawl up into the ceiling and just disappear. And if you've ever chased a cat before, you would know what I'm talking about. You can't do that. You cannot try to afford time when we're doing 1 hour grooming to chase a cat for 2 hours. Or a dog for that matter, but all doors need to be shut behind you. You have to have policies like that to keep what's going on safe in your facility. My whole point is there's a lot going on, not just standing here grooming and that's all. You know, you got a lot on your mind when you're doing everything. And when you're an owner, you have a lot of responsibility. So he doesn't want to stand up that way. Come this way. Get it however you can get it, okay? But you do want that down because that's where he pees, lays down a lot. You don't want that all saturated, and you don't want it to get saturated. Change it, I'll go your 7. Come back, finish out this tail area. I didn't really use a guard with him, but you can use the 2 guard or the 4 guard to leave more of a teddy bear head. We go short. We most of the time go short. No maintenance. I want to say Cynthia can't really, bend down, pick him up, and do too much with her physically. So I'm very aware of that, of my client. And so shorter head makes it just lower maintenance all around. All that yellow, or excuse me, red, staining, stuff like that. Get yourself a nice, cool pen. Make sure the blade's cleaned out. Come back, take out all these. Okay, don't do that. Don't be moving around like that. Just take that down. Personal preference now, okay? It'll all grow back. Just clean this up really good this time. All that red stuff. The red staining. Come here, baby. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing here. Make him close his eyes for me here. Let me see, look up for me. I'm sure it tickles in there. I want all that out of his mouth. That's what I want. She's gonna rot the teeth, so. All those in there. Can I get in there? Yeah, all that. You want all that out. All the hair out of there. Tap, tap, tap. See, hold on. Like this. Look at how long that is. Just sucking on it, you know. And get it all out of there. And this is safer to me than scissors. Da-da-da-da. I know. See all that in there. Okay, let me get a different grip here. Okay, okay. Nice. Come back, get your ear shear, which is shorter scissors, just so that you don't go too far out where you're cutting the wrong thing. That's what happens when you have longer scissors and you use them in the wrong places. You don't pay attention to how far they cut, and they grab in the ear and you're over here at the chin, that kind of thing. That's why.
You know, the lady that I work with, her daughter's been bringing her pit bull over here a couple of times, and had to get this stuff, and we were watching it, we're supposed to be working it. We're watching Gina.
Serious?
Yes.
You guys remember Chino the pit bull? Well, he goes into the office they work in. They all work together. And he's such a good pit bull, man, I'll tell you what. Chino and Charlie, do they hang out sometimes?
Huh?
Have they ever met and hung out in the office?
Charlie and Gina?
No.
No, they've never. I'm sure Charlie tried to start a fight.
Probably, man. Charlie probably like, get out of here. But you're
She'll
right.
probably be scared of him.
Right? Probably. She said Chino will probably be scared of him. Chino's so sweet. If y'all haven't watched that pit bull, go watch him. He's so, so sweet. Just about done, Cynthia. Can't see here. Some wrinkles. The Groom loop. I'll just come back with my tin on that. Come here, baby. There's lots of wrinkles in there. Gotta look up for me. Look up for me. The wrinkles, you man, you could slice a wrinkle. So watch that. I was like, oh yeah, we'll use a clipper. Better, even. Yeah, I caught a lump right here on his arm last time. Fatty, but you never know. So it's good to go. That's a good thing. So we're almost done, huh? You see, we'll just do everything a little bit all over again after the bath. Yeah, you just gotta be understanding if you have a pet that stays down a lot, you're not gonna be able to get it perfect underneath all that, you know. I don't know what's going on as long as it's got it all short. See? Okay, hold on, let me see. I know, what are you looking at like that? Don't look at me like that. Some rainforest cologne. That stuff is so awesome. Just a tiny bit. You don't need a lot. You don't want to stand up still? You don't want to stand up still? Oh yeah, you ready to go? Come on. Come on.
Oh, you look a lot better in
Hey.
the cooler.
Hey!
Come here. Oh, yeah. You look so much cooler and happier.
Oh,
Yes.
you happy, Mom? It looks good?
Oh, yes. Oh, you smell good, too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Smell good.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, just love you. I just love you. All right, thank you.